In the busyness of Keeaumoku Street, there are some places of interest that are little pockets I'm going to show you today. So come with me, this is gonna be cool. I'm Sue Jorgensen. I'm a former magazine editor and a current Kūpuna. I love staying active, local food, and discovering new things. Join me as I search for things that are cool for Kūpuna.
Cool for Kūpuna is brought to you by HMSA and Premier Benefit Consultants.
I'm here at 88 Pal Pal Supermarket on Keeaumoku, right across the street from the HMSA building, and it's a little difficult to find, but it's worth looking for. So let's go in and see what they've got.
Hi, Sue. Thank you for coming.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
I've heard such great things. Show me what you've got.
All right, okay. So we sell, we make kimbap. Kimbap is a Korean fresh roll.
Kimbap.
Yep. And we make these daily, in the morning.
It's like maki sushi.
Yeah, but Korean version.
Yeah.
So usually sometimes morning or lunch, people just pick up, and then we'll sell out.
So come and get it, and if it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
Like you said, musubi, right?
Yeah, it's like a musubi, but a Korean version.
So this I've had before too.
Oh, so this is tteokbokki. It's a spicy rice cake.
Ooh.
So, and this is japchae.
Oh, japchae, yeah.
Yeah,
Japchae, yeah.
Korean glass noodle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everything homemade here.
So a lot, yeah. All of our food, we have a kitchen staff. We make the ladies, the aunties, come every day, early in the morning, and then yeah.
Can we go see them?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So Rio, you're the manager here. Your parents are the owners?
Yeah. So my mom and my dad. So it used to be a different market 5 years ago, but the owner sold it to my parents.
Yep.
And my parents changed the name to Pai Pai. And Pai Pai means 88 in Korean.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
And it means it's an expression in Korean, Pai Pai, fresh.
Oh.
Like Pai Pai, fresh, new.
Just like your food here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your parents are still involved in the business?
Yes.
So it's a mom, pop, and daughter?
Yeah.
So how do you differ from any of the chain stores or the bigger stores, let's say?
We are family owned, and I think that we try to be more family oriented for the community. And we're small, but our customers are very family to us.
Oh, so when they come in, everyone calls them auntie or?
Yeah, auntie, you know, and we actually have a lot of Kūpunas,
a
lot of shoppers are Kūpunas, and they're amazing.
Yeah.
And you get to see them a lot, so it's a...
We like that. We like it when people call us auntie and they recognize us.
You don't look...
Totally an auntie. So yeah, it makes a big difference, that kind of customer service.
Yeah.
The meat department, it's everything's so fresh. Look at the color. And the precision of the slicing. Oh, kalbi.
Yeah, kalbi is a Korean barbecue.
Right? Oh, and you
Yeah.
have even the thick ones, right?
We have different cuts, yeah.
It looks so beautiful. You even have oxtail, for real?
Yep.
Oxtail? Oh my. You can't beat the freshness. So your butcher is here?
Yeah. And he's the one who always cuts so well, and he wraps all of our meats
presentation is amazing. So you have produce department here.
Yes, we do.
And you have anything that's unusual that you could only find in a Korean store?
Yeah, we have this Korean squash. In Korean is 한국 호박.
한국 호박.
But
Okay,
it's between cucumber and... It's not cucumber, but it's cucumber mixed with zucchini.
Zucchini. But it actually looks like little mini squashes. This looks so fresh.
Yeah.
Gyeongbok makes me think of kimchi.
Yeah, we actually make kimchi fresh like almost daily in our store.
Do you?
Yeah,
Can
we have 3 aunties, like they make kimchi like fresh.
Can we go take a peek
Yeah,
at them?
of course.
Okay, super. Leaving this here.
So all these right here are freshly made
Oh my
in our
gosh.
store.
Oh, Mogambo kimchi. Mogambo. All kinds of kimchis.
Yeah, these just came out too.
Holy moly.
Like this is like fresh. But when the day goes by, more fermented, tastes
better for your health.
and better for your health.
Yeah, there's some long buck there.
Yeah. But I will show you where they produce
Okay.
kimchi. So this is where they prepare and make kimchi fresh.
A lot of kimchi.
Yeah, so they make like buckets
Holy
of
cow.
kimchi like almost every day. She's gonna give you some.
Oh, to taste?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have to wait for it to ferment.
I mean, she said
Oh.
you could still eat it.
Just getting me to, oh, thank you. This is awesome. Thank you. This is,
Fresh
it's looking pretty
kimchi.
spicy. Spicy though.
Oh, it's spicy?
That's very, very good. So good, thank you.
감사합니다.
Spicy, but so good and so fresh. Leo, thank you for having me today.
No, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, there's so much here to see. 88 Pao Pao Supermarket down in Keeaumoku. So come on down, and whether you're coming for kimchi or shochu or whatever it is you're looking for, shochu, sorry, no, come on down and check it out, and they'll treat you like family.
Yeah, come on.
As we move toward a brighter future, HMSA is here to help you live your best life. Whether you see a doctor in person, online, or after hours, getting quality care is easy and convenient when you've got options. Choose a plan that fits your lifestyle and needs. Here at home or around the world, get the care you need. When the only constant is change, HMSA is here with you. For the good times, for the tough times, for lifetimes. Learn more at hmsa.com.
An official message from Medicare. Unfortunately, scam artists are using the coronavirus pandemic to try to steal your Medicare number and other personal data. But you can protect yourself. If you get a call or email offering COVID-19 items like a test kit or a mask, and they ask for your Medicare number, hang up or delete the email. Guard your card. For more info, call Department of Health Senior Medicare Patrol Hawaii at 586-7281 or visit smphawaii.org.
Aloha! Camilla, Danny Kalikini. If you need Medicare insurance, there's only one name you need to know. Premier Benefit Consultants. You know, this Kama'aina company represents more Medicare Advantage plans than anyone else in Hawaii. And will give you good advice for free. Piakamai. Call Premier Benefit Consultants for Medicare advice you need and service you deserve. Mahalo!
I'm here on the outskirts of Keeaumoku on the corner of Kaheka and King Street. My good girlfriend, Lynette Fujihara, told me all about Soho fashion. And I'm curious. They have everything Korean, including skincare. Let's go check it out. Hi, Annie.
Hi, Sue.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming.
Yeah, I've always wanted to shop here, so show me what you have.
Wow, we have a lot. We have a lot. We have this is new things just came in from New York.
Wow.
Look at this. Pretty color, isn't it?
Beautiful colors.
Bright, yes. And we have some pleats, which is popular now. People really like it.
Pleats? Did you say pleats?
Yeah, pleats.
Yeah, look at all these
Yeah.
pleats. Wow. Oh my gosh, that is really different.
Yeah, this is popular now. People really like it because it's comfortable, no wrinkle.
Yeah.
You know,
How do you
especially-
wash this?
Just a hand wash,
Hand wash.
and dry lay flat.
Okay, okay, yeah. But
True.
Korean fashion is so popular now with all the Korean dramas and the Korean you know, everybody's excited about Korea.
Yes.
We can't
yes,
wait to
they
go
are.
back to Korea
And
when they
a lot of
open
my
up.
clients, they're watching Korean K-drama.
Right.
And then they said they saw some of my products in there.
Oh, no kidding!
Yeah.
A lot of your products come from Korea.
Yes, mostly 70%.
70%.
Of my products, yes, coming from Korea.
But beside fashion, which is, I would stay here and shop, but you know, don't have time to shop all day. Tell me a little bit about the skincare, because you know, we all know Korean women have the most beautiful skin, and there's a reason for that. Right?
Yes. We have some Korean products here. Majority of clients are Kūpuna here.
Oh, majority are?
Yeah. Mostly 50 plus up, 60, 70, 80, 90. Even they come here and shopping because we have different lines. Even if you go Ala Moana Shopping Center or you know, any other shops, they don't have for Kūpuna lines. You know,
Yeah, one of a kind.
Especially all of our line is most for Kūpuna.
So if someone were to come in and needed to figure out what to do you consult on?
Oh yes. Yeah, I'll talk to my clients about their skins, and then you know I can recommend what they need to use it for their skin, because everybody has different skin.
Right.
You know.
And I didn't know you had a room back here for facials.
Yes, we do.
Can you show it to me?
Yes. Please come this way.
Yeah. We are now in Annie's beautiful room for facials, and I'm about to be treated to the whole experience. So stay with me and vicariously experience this wonderful time of relaxation, rejuvenation, and hopefully youthful, youth-creating session. Right, Annie?
Yes.
You're gonna make me younger? How many years younger will I be? 10, 20?
30 years younger.
30. Okay, let's do this.
Okay, let's start it.
Wow, that feels so nice and cool. Annie, I've had such a wonderful time here today. I'm going to put you on my calendar to be here, not just for shopping, but for facial.
Oh,
Thank you so much for introducing me to everything that you have. It's a wonderful experience. And if you haven't been here to Soho Fashion, you need to come and check it out. You're just gonna find a new part of you that has been looking for this all your life.
A special mahalo to our community partners, Crime Stoppers Honolulu, the Better Business Bureau, and the Aloha United Way.
40 years ago, Crime Stoppers Honolulu was formed to make our community safer. With thousands of arrests, closure of cases, and millions of illegal drugs off our streets, Crime Stoppers Honolulu continues to reduce crime in our neighborhoods. And with student and animal Crime Stoppers, the safety of our residents and community continues to grow. With our great volunteers and community support, Crime Stoppers Honolulu looks forward to another 40 years. See something, say something, and stay anonymous. Together, we'll keep Honolulu safe. Mahalo.
The Let's Go Fishing Show premiered in Hawaii in 1969. The tradition continues. Join us Sundays at 5:30 p.m. on KHON2.
When shopping local, where do you go to find the people and places you can trust? Our island values are important. We always show aloha, and ohana is more than just family. Here at BBB, we stand with the businesses you can trust, the businesses that care about local people and their values. From all of us at Better Business Bureau, we are here for you. Start your search for trustworthy businesses at bbb.org or on the BBB app.
Tucked away off of Keeaumoku is another great spot, Sushi E. Come with me. Hi, Steve.
Hey, Sue. How are you? Long time.
A long time.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. Did you miss me? All right.
Did I miss him?
Let's get started.
Okay, right on. Now, I've been on the other side of the sushi counter, but never behind the counter, where this view of the fish is amazing. So this is our chef, sushi chef Steve, here at Sushi E.
HMSA.
And tell me the secret to, your secret to wonderful, fresh, I know it's fresh fish, but what else makes E sushi? Like, and good sushi, E means good,
E
right?
means good in Japanese,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's very simple. You want good rice, good fish, good skills, and good customers. So very easy. I think we have a lot of that, so it's great. We have a lot of local customers. I think they make up about 80% of our customer clienteles, so which is awesome. Even during COVID time, they all helped out and supported us. So, and we always try to bring in the best fish from Japan. So majority of fish is from Japan.
Majority, okay.
Yeah, the only local fish we use is the big eye tuna.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know we get some tourists that says, how come we don't use local fish? But we tell them we get local customers and they don't want to eat local fish. They want to eat Japan fish, so yeah.
So you spent time in Japan, right?
Yes, 6 years in Japan. Yeah.
And while you were there, besides sushi, learning sushi, did you do martial arts?
No, but I did a lot of drinking.
Gee, my kind of guy.
Okay, so I'll show you how to slice a fish.
Please.
Just give me a second to watch YouTube real quick, so. Let's get it. YouTube helps a lot,
I know, right?
Yeah.
Don't do this at home, right?
So a lot of times, if you're cutting fish at home, you want to go against the grain.
Okay.
So you see the wave of the grain, so you want to pull it this way. If you go the other way, it pulls the grain apart.
Yeah, it does. I've had that
rips,
happen.
Yeah,
I
so
have
it rips.
done that.
So yeah, so you want to go
that way.
Yeah, that way, yeah.
That's a
So
great
away
tip.
from the wave, yeah. You go that way, it's gonna push everything, the meat that way. It's gonna rip. So for sashimi, I'm gonna go this way, I guess. So what you want to do is use the knife is long for a reason. A lot of people use it short right here, and that's wrong. So because it's long, you want to use it long. So one stroke, and cut. So you want to pull. Just let the knife do the work. You get a nice sashimi cut like that.
Wow, nice and thick.
Yeah. Pull. That's it. I know a lot of people at home try to saw it off, and your cuts aren't going to be no good. It's going to taste different too.
So it starts with fresh fish and a good knife.
And a good knife.
And
like I
Japanese
said,
rice.
my skills. No, I have no skills. YouTube.
That's why we come here to eat versus trying this at home ourselves, right?
The sushi cut is completely different.
Is it?
Yes.
How so?
So it's more of a block cut for sashimi, and for sushi you want to make it thin and more oblong. That sits on the rice better. So.
Yeah.
Because if you put this on rice, it's just gonna look like me sitting on top of rice, nice and stubby. So you want it nice and thin. So you want an angle cut. And if you want it to look cool, you stand your knife up right at the end.
And then it kind of creates a little...
Yeah, a little crater like that.
So
it looks
onto the
really
rice?
nice, yeah. So it actually looks nice like that.
Oh,
nice straight cut,
that
yeah.
is-
Instead of like a rigid cut.
Oh my gosh, that's a skill that's really cool.
Yeah, so if you want to do a sushi party at your house, then that's a way to impress.
Yeah. Are you for hire?
Yeah, for ladies. I'll show you how to plate it nicely, kind of. Very simply. Again, when you have like sushi parties at home, you kind of impress. Make it look like you hired someone with skills.
Like we hired Steve.
Not me.
Oh, look at those chopsticks.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
You cut it,
impressive.
yeah. You just want to kind of lean it under like an angle.
Yeah,
That's the kind you'll see in the market and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Shiso and
Daikon.
grated daikon, yeah?
Shredded daikon, yeah.
Shredded.
Well, it's called katsuramuki, but there's a reason for daikon in sashimi. It's not just for looks. It actually helps you digest raw fish.
Okay, so now this is a real art. This thing about making the rice by hand versus, you go to Genki where those sushi
Oh yeah,
rolls,
the machine actually
they
molds
make
everything,
some, right?
yeah.
So show me how you mold it in your hand.
Okay, so one mistake a lot of people do is they over-wet their hands, and when you do that, the rice just falls apart.
Yeah.
It becomes like fried rice in your hand, yeah? So you just want your tip going in the water.
Oh.
And just spread it a little bit.
Gotcha.
That's it. If it's a little too wet, just wipe your hands a little bit. Then grab a small amount. So you just ball it up in your hand. So this already forms a rice already almost. Mm-hmm. Then you grab your fish. So you want to keep it loose like that. Some people just really hold it. That warms up the fish. So you want to touch it minimally. then wasabi, and put your rice on top. So what I do is I put a little air bubble in there. You press a little bit, and that's what makes it real soft in your mouth.
Ah.
Yeah. And then after this, you could just flip it. And then you're molding mainly with your left hand, very lightly.
Are you left-handed?
No. But sushi is always you make with your left.
Oh, you ambidextrous?
No, not at all.
So Steve, you've been in this area for a while.
Yes, almost 10 years.
10 years. So Keeaumoku is a neighborhood that's been changing.
Yes, it's been evolving for the last, I would say the last 5 years it's been changing a lot. So.
What do you see happening?
Well, there's a lot of bars and nightlife around here, but those are all now coming down. I have a lot of condominiums coming up now, so yeah. And I know a little more down the street too, there's going to be a new development within a few years too, so.
Yeah, that's kind of, everything old becomes new.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen that happen, but
I mean, the saddest thing was to see Leaky Driving go, you know.
Right?
Oh, that was an iconic restaurant, and to see that go was, I was like, then you really knew that Keeaumoku was changing when Leaky.
When that closed,
yeah, closed, yes.
Right,
Yeah.
that was, yeah.
But you know, it's good to see new changes, but it's sad to see the old places change too. That's why you still want to see some iconic restaurants still.
Such as Sushi E. So before it changes too much, we need to get here, or you need to get here and try this and meet Steve and have a wonderful experience at the sushi bar.
Yeah. And I'll show you my knife if you want.
Sue's Wardrobe is sponsored by Simply Sisters.
If you would like to watch this episode of Cool for Kūpuna again, visit our website, coolforkūpuna.com. Also, please follow us on Facebook for behind-the-scenes pictures, videos, and sneak peeks of upcoming guests and neighborhoods to be featured on the show. Cool for Kūpuna, Hawaii show for Kūpuna with an active lifestyle.
Aloha, Kaniela, Danny Clay-Kinney. If you need Medicare advice, call Premier Benefit Consultants. They'll give you good advice for free. But don't just take my word for it.
Understanding Medicare or the many plans to choose from should not be intimidating. A Premier Benefit Consultant helped me to understand and appreciate Medicare in clear, simple, easy to understand language. It was like talking at the kitchen table with a friend. She was knowledgeable, friendly, patient, and encouraging. And by the way, I asked a ton of questions. My Medicare agent has been there for me, and as I navigate through my health changes, I know I can count on her.
So call Premier Benefit Consultants for Medicare advice you need and service you deserve. Mahalo!
As we move toward a brighter future, HMSA is here to help you live your best life with a health plan that has it all. Get care from doctors you choose in person, online, or after hours. With prescription drug and vision benefits and help from local customer service representatives, have it all for $0 with HMSA Medicare Advantage. HMSA is here with you. For the good times, for the tough times, for lifetimes. Learn more at hmsa.com/Medicare Advantage.
We're here at HMSA down on Keeaumoku, and they have been taking care of the seniors' health needs for over 80 years. And the man leading the charge is the president and CEO, Dr. Mark Mugiishi. Nice to have you with us today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Tell me a little bit about coming out of the pandemic. How do you see the future of the health of the people of Hawaii?
You know, I think we're very fortunate. I think we weathered the pandemic pretty well. I mean, it was a long, hard road ahead, but people in Hawaii were generally very compliant. And as a result, we had some of the best results in the country. And now it's the same kind of momentum is being carried into the vaccination effort.
Yeah, it's exciting that we can see our grandmas and our grandpas now.
Absolutely. You know, one of the hardest things for the elder population during this was isolation. Because, you know, it's hard enough to just get older and then to have to do it by yourself and be lonely about it. When you take away that social interaction, it's rough. And so it's really good that people are going to be able to visit grandma and grandpa again, and that they can visit each other, like in terms of their own friends and their own social circles.
Well, HMSA is always taking care of the seniors of the Kūpuna. Can you tell me a little bit about what HMSA is focusing on as far as their needs?
Mental health and behavioral health is really important because during during the time when people had to be isolated, it's very easy to get depressed, to get anxious, to worry about things. So we're very focused on that. Some of the things that we emphasized to seniors was making sure that they were comfortable with online care, getting care by telehealth, because you can get very, very good support from behavioral health specialists on telehealth. So we make sure they have access to that.
So the HMSA senior plans, the Akamai Advantage plans for Medicare, could you tell us a little bit about the benefits?
You know, obviously the annual wellness visit is a big benefit, right? Everyone is entitled to that. And it is a very comprehensive exam. So, you know, we do everything for the member there. Online care that I talked about is a benefit. Many other very, very important components of health, well-being, those are all parts of it, including things like Silver and Fit, which involve fitness exercises and classes that promote well-being and happiness.
For 8 decades, HMSA has taken care of us. And as we transition into a new normal, what do you see for us?
Well, I think one thing that the pandemic showed us is the power of what happens when we work as a team. So to get through the pandemic, there were a lot of partnerships, whether it was between companies like HMSA and other health organizations, you know, like health systems like Hawaii Pacific Health, right. Queens, putting up mass vaccination centers. Those partnerships are going to be critical as we move forward because, you know, we always say it takes a village to raise a child. So in order to get public health and health of our population, it's going to take all of us together as a big community to make sure we do that.
So it's not every day that we get a chance to talk to someone at this caliber. We're so honored to have him on the show to tell us your thoughts on the future and how you're taking care of our community. And thank you so much for being with us today.
No, thank you so much for having me. Mahalo, everybody.
Keeaumoku, what fun! Big mahalo to Rio and the ladies of 88 Pal Pal for their delicious kimchi. Annie of Soho Beauty for my first ever light therapy facial. And Chef Steve, omakase doesn't get any fresher than at Sushi E. Until next week, folks, malama pono, ahui ho.
We're spreading aloha from Keiki to Kūpuna. We malama aina to feed our ohana. Rebuild the fish ponds, plant up the lo'i. We are bringing back the old school Hawaii. We're spreading aloha from Keiki to Kūpuna. We malama aina to feed our ohana. Rebuild the fish ponds, plant up the lo'i. We are bringing back the old school Hawaii.
Cool for Kūpuna was brought to you by HMSA and Premier Benefit Consultants.